All right, and welcome to yet another edition of Lunchtime Live, coming to you from the campus of California State University, San Bernardino. For the next hour, you are going to hear some phenomenal music from one of San Bernardino, Riverside, or San Diego County's greatest local bands. Today, we are delighted to be joined in studio by Sleeping Sisikin of Riverside. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. And your host, Misha Sisikin. Misha.
Welcome, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, we only have 2 out of the 4 members from the Sleeping Sisikin, but you know what? We're just as happy. So we could still get the story from you. That's right. Now, if you don't mind, if you could please introduce yourself so everyone knows who you are.
Andre Morales, I play drums.
I'm Fert Von Bourbon, and I play the bass and do backing vocals.
All right. Well, glad you guys can be here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, braving the weather out there.
The wind is atrocious, man.
That's the Cal State curse. Anyway, let's just get right into it. The Sleeping Sisikin. Where did you come up with that name? Because that's a unique name for sure.
This is the worst question that we get asked, because honestly, there's no story to it whatsoever. It
Fine, whatever.
Cool.
We'll skip over
It just sort of happened.
Well, it's funny because we used to make up stories, like these elaborate, tales, basically, like the backstory for it, and it just got to the point where it became ridiculous. Mm-hmm. We tried to tell a joke, and it wasn't funny, so it was just a name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but the graphics go along with it, and on your homepage and all that. I mean, it's some pretty intense stuff.
Yeah, we're fortunate. We have talented friends that help us out with all the artwork and everything. So.
Okay. Good. Now, you guys are from Riverside? Everyone live there?
All 4 of us, yeah. All born and raised Riverside kids.
All right. Yes, local people. That's good. Now, is this your full-time thing? Or I don't think so, because that's why there's only 2 of you here. So everyone's got jobs?
Yeah, we all have day jobs, unfortunately. We're trying to do this for a living, but it's harder than you think.
Trying to make this the career and then have the other little day job just to get by.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's tough. But before we go any further, who are the 2 members that we're missing?
Joey Cohorst, he plays lead guitar and lead vocals, and Andrew Hunt, who plays rhythm guitar.
Okay. Now, is that the original lineup, or were there different?
Yeah, actually, it's just the 4 of us from day one.
All original.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys have been together how long?
We started in about 2007.
Yeah, it's been about 5 years or so.
Oh, wow, okay.
5 lovely years.
Yeah.
I bet you guys have done a lot there. Now, how would you describe your sound? Because you guys got a unique sound there.
I would say just heavy rock. Mm-hmm. Bring the riffs with the heavy rock, and he's pounding away on the drums.
It's just fun. It's loud. Like we kind of tend to gravitate toward like a bar environment because it's
fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Pound a beer and scream along with us, and you'll probably get sweat and blood on you or something. But it's all in good fun.
Of course.
Yeah, we try and pride ourselves in the live show. Like we're fortunate to have the record that we do. We spend a lot of time working on it, and our buddy Paul Miner, the guy that produced it with us, he did a good job on it, and it came out really nice. But we always try to get people to come see the live show. That's where we really try to, bring the show.
So, would you argue that's kind of what helps you stand out amongst other bands?
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, there's nothing worse than going to see a band that you've only heard, never seen, and then when you see the live show, it's just disappointing. They're boring.
Yeah.
They play, they're just off. It's
Don't know how many times I've been disappointed. The album just kicks butt, but then the live show, they just can't bring it.
Yeah, you're like, what? You couldn't.
We try to do the opposite of that. Just
all right.
Yeah,
we have a good album, but you got to see the live show.
Especially when we're in our environment, if we actually get to do like a Riverside show in our backyard, we try and make it like more of an experience, like, sound effects, lights, whatever we can do, just make it memorable. You know what I mean? Like old school, like big stuff. Like my first show as a kid was AC/DC, and that like changed my life.
Wow. Okay.
I'm talking like pyrotechnics,
and
cannons, and the whole 9.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
if we're lucky, we'll have cannons on stage someday.
Yeah. I can bring one next
full
week.
beers at people.
Yeah, I think it'll be there.
Just get like the T-shirt cannon and just fill it with tall cans.
That's right. There you go. Well, right on, guys. Hey, we're gonna jump into a track here because we want everyone to hear what you guys are capable of. And the first one is Diseased. We're gonna listen to it, then we'll get some backstory on it. But this is Diseased by the Sleeping Sisikin here on Lunchtime Live. If that didn't wake you up this morning, I don't know what will. That was Disease by the Sleeping Sea King here on Lunchtime Live. And now, I mean, that's a powerful track. And then that's the opener on this album, correct?
That's the first song.
Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit about this. It's this your first album, or?
Yeah, we have 2 samplers, basically 2 4-song samplers we put out over the course of the last couple of years, and we just really wanted to come out with a significant piece of art. It's 13 songs. It's like I think it's like more than an hour long, like 68 minutes, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah,
Wow,
there's accordion on there. There's banjo. There's all kinds of stuff. There's Ephraim from Death by Stereo is on there. Did some guest vocals with us.
Really?
The whole record is just like peaks and valleys, man. It's a journey. So
Yeah,
it's meant to be listened to from start to finish, and hopefully people enjoy it.
Oh, we like it around here.
Cool.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right. Now, you guys did this one in the studio.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, Paul Miner,
Yeah.
he's out in Orange County, and he's
Yeah.
worked with like Motorhead, Unearth. He's the original bass player in Death by Stereo. He did H2O record, bunch of good bands. Super cool guy. He's like the unofficial 5th member of our band. To the point where we literally we crashed in the studio one night. He gave us the keys.
Oh, okay.
His
Right
wife
on.
came down, gave us blankets, and we just slept there. Woke up the next
Wow.
morning. It was awesome. It was rad.
Yeah.
It's fun. We just have again, our live show is where it's at, but for us personally, recording is so much fun being in the studio and just creating music together. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much fun. You just have so much that you can do. Just
It's like kids in the playground.
yeah, you have an idea, you can just play around with it until you get it just right, or
Yeah.
until you decide, oh yeah, that's not going to work, and
Or
just
you
toss
keep
it.
messing with it. There's one song on there. It took me I'm pretty sure it was 847 times to get it right. Throwing drumsticks, screaming. It was awesome.
Yeah, they went to go get burritos, and by the time they were back, I was done.
Literally, we went to get lunch and come back, and you sit down with a beer, like, dude, you gonna start? Everybody's like, I'm done, man.
I'm waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how long have you? I mean, because we got the rhythm section here. We got Andre on the drums and Ferd on the bass. Now, how long have you guys been involved in music?
I think everyone, pretty much our whole lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up around it. I have family members, friends of family that play music. My uncle played in Tower of Power for a while.
Oh wow.
My cousin. My uncle was in some other band that no one's ever heard of. But I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up when I was 10, carrying drums into American Legion halls. You know?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. So.
Yeah.
And then myself and Joey, my singer, our singer, we met in kindergarten. We've been friends since then. And
Okay.
then Andy, our guitar player, I met him when I was 11. And all of us, we had been in different bands throughout the years. And there was a few shows where I was in the band, Andy was in the band, Joey was in the band, 3 different bands playing shows together.
Oh wow.
And then Joey met Fert, and it was just weird. It was kismet. It just happened. I had just left the band, and Joey called me out of the blue and hit me up, and the 4 of us got together. I'd never seen this guy before. I walked in, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? This Hessian kid, long hair, this stupid biker jacket. Oh my god!"
Whatever.
And we sat down, and the split second we started playing together was just good chemistry. So
Yeah, very first time plugging in together, we just sat down, and it was magic.
it was
I don't know.
unique, man. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I've played with a lot of people, and I've had experiences where I'd get together with some friends that were in different bands that were phenomenal players, but you sit down to play with together, and it doesn't click.
Yeah.
And then a complete stranger that I've never met in my entire life, just like that,
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Kindred spirits.
yeah, seriously.
Hey, it sounds like it works, and that's the important part right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break because we got some sponsors that need some
Gotta pay them
announcing there.
bills.
That's right. But we're going to come back and keep talking with the Sleeping Sea King here on Lunchtime Live. Stay tuned.
Don't forget that Lunchtime Live is being brought to you by the Coyote Coupon Club. The Coyote Coupon Club bringing Cal State students together with local businesses for fantastic savings. Become a member at facebook.com/ Coyote Coupon Club. The Coyote Coupon Club, because nobody should have to pay full price. You're listening to and watching, for those of you checking out our program on Time Warner Charter Communications, Lunchtime Live from the campus of California State University, San Bernardino. Today, we're delighted to be joined in studio by the band Sleeping Sea King from Riverside. Here again is your host, Misha Sisikin.
All right, thanks, Lacey. Wow. You guys having a good time so far?
I am.
Fantastic.
It's funny because God bless you, but it's the Sleeping Sea King. We get that all the time. It's 4 words, and I think my favorite one was the Sleepy Sea Kings.
At Warped Tour, they had us as the Sleeping Kings.
Oh.
Yeah, we got one Sleepy one time.
Well, see,
Yeah.
this confuses people because your music is anything but sleepy. So that's
you.
why I'm sure people are going, wait, what?
I think the question is, do you guys ever get sleepy yourselves?
Yeah.
Only at work.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, okay.
All right, we had to ask.
Yeah, we're night people.
Hey, that's all right. So that's good. You got your nighttime thing here. That's right. All right. So we've been talking about this album. We've been talking about the recording process. You guys write songs as a band, or is it mostly one person, or how's that work?
It's a little bit of both. Joey is extremely talented multi-instrumentalist. He can play everything really well. Good drummer, bass player, singer. So a lot of the times, like, he'll record in our rehearsal space, and he'll bring something to us, and then the rest of us just kind of fill it in. Like, he brings the skeleton, and Ferd will throw in the guts, and Andy will toss the hair on, and I cover it in tattoos.
Yep.
That is a great analogy.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I like that.
We all work off of each other, but it's a definite team effort.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes someone will bring the main skeleton, mostly Joey. You give that guy a week, and he'll come back with 4 albums of material.
Literally. We have so many
man.
freaking
You got to tell him,
songs.
stop writing. We got enough on our plate.
Yeah.
That's another reason why it took so long for this record to come out, because we would record 2 or 3 songs, and then we would go practice and have a brand new song. It's like, I really want to record that.
Okay. Yeah.
We had maybe 30 songs to choose from before we
Wow.
came up with the
It's-
lineup for this album.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, that's a good problem to have.
We already have like 6 brand new ones right now, right?
Yeah, we're almost done with a new album.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
just
all
released
right.
this, and
October.
we have material for a new album, and just
We've been trying out a couple new songs last
Yeah.
couple of shows, and the response has been pretty good, so.
Now, who are your influences? I mean, because you've been.
That's my favorite right there, Jimi Hendrix.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's
How did I not notice that?
that's good. Everything from Jimi Hendrix to Megadeth, like
Yeah.
For those listening on radio,
Yeah.
he's showing
Yeah.
an incredible tattoo.
Not that I'm looking at your leg or anything, but that's pretty
Yeah, I
good.
got nice
okay.
legs,
I
man.
was.
we have a whole array of influences. Right off the bat, you listen to us, you probably hear Queens of the Stone Age, Foo Fighters,
Yeah.
Megadeth,
Yeah.
a little, I don't know, there's so many others. Like he said, we have a little swagger twang to it that I would attribute to more like a ZZ Top, like Stevie Ray Vaughan type feel.
Yeah.
But, there's just so much. It's hard to pinpoint it. We like to...
we draw influence from
Yeah.
everything. Pantera,
Yeah.
Elvis,
Yeah.
AC/DC.
Well,
like-
see, you guys are
Led
able to do
Zeppelin.
it in such a great way. You weave it all together, and it's just phenomenal. This big sound.
It's just rock and roll.
Yeah,
It's-
but
all
it's
rock
it's
and roll,
not it's
man.
not very busy. You still got the melodic elements in there. You got all those different elements that make people go, "Wait, what is that?" So it's
Cool.
And with that, we're going to jump into another track. So this one's called Scattered Skin. We'll listen. We'll get some story on it. This is Scattered Skin by the Sleeping Sea King here on Lunchtime Live. Oh, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm enjoying this, and I hope you guys are enjoying it still, too. That was Scattered Skin by the Sleeping Sea King here on Lunchtime Live, and we've been talking with Andre and Fert from that band. Unfortunately, the other 2 members couldn't be here, but they have day jobs. Well, everyone does, but you guys
We
were able to
all
get
do.
away. Now, is there a story behind that song? Because, I mean, that one had those dynamics you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I mean, lyrically, that song is just really creepy and disturbing. So buy the record and read the lyrics.
All right.
Give the story away.
All right. That's a good shameless plug right there.
There you go.
All right. Now, do you guys have anything unusual that you use, equipment or vintage stuff, or to get that sound, or does it just come out straightforward? I mean,
We like to just, like you said, straightforward. We
Yeah.
use good guitar amps and
Yeah.
just good guitars. Nothing really crazy too crazy vintage. So, but we do use like a banjo,
Yeah.
accordion.
Yeah.
That's more for like studio stuff though. Our live shows is just bare bones.
straightforward.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
And the stuff that you hear on the record, we do live completely. There's nothing that you're going to hear on there that we're not going to do live.
All right. So
basically.
you guys are able to recreate that sound. That's great.
oh yeah, just straightforward. What
Lit-
you hear on the record is what you get.
Literally, like, there's a song, 9 out of 10 times when we play live, you have to be careful because drums go flying.
Yeah.
Or, like, people get tackled, or, it's part of the show. And,
Basses get smashed by the drums.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So literally, we recorded one of the songs on that record, and we recorded me knocking my drums over.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
I don't know. Yeah. Do you have to weight down you have to put sandbags down on your kick there? Or do you have to?
No,
do
I
you have
got a little rug I take with me as a block in front of it. So
Oh,
it's
okay,
sliding
okay.
away, but yeah.
I know, because it sounds like you're a beast back there. So.
Yeah. He's pretty much an animal.
Yeah. I think everyone is in there. I mean, everyone's doing their part, and it's coming through. But that's great that you guys are able to do that live, and just because, unfortunately, as we've alluded to before, some bands today, they just can't do that.
It's so funny when you see a 4-piece band, and then you have like a singer, a drummer, bass player, and a guitar player. And you're watching it, and all of a sudden there's like this really cool keyboard, and where did that come from? You know?
Yeah.
Well, that's from the fifth member, the MacBook.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
We went to another influence of ours, the Bronx, and we went to go see them at Mr. T's Bowl in L.A., and the band that opened for him. The guy literally had a stand built for his MacBook on stage. Like,
Oh, wow.
what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
I mean, on the one hand, that's good that he's not trying to hide it, but at the same time, really?
It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Time and a place, I guess.
Yeah.
Time and a place.
I always just say if you can't do it live, don't put it on the studio recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
To an extent, I guess. I don't know. It's music. It's all relative.
All right, well, now we're going to get into a little bit of a kind of a hodgepodge section. Just get to know you a little bit better.
I'll be
We won't-
Hodge.
Yeah, we won't get, yeah. Oh, okay, well, then, all right, next question, please. All right. Now, okay, you guys obviously like what you do. Music is a part of you. Has there been any moment where you've been able to impact the life of someone else or your own because you have that ability to play music?
It impacts my life daily, man. That's what I look forward to. I mean, I have an awesome life as it is. My friends rule, my family rules, but I just want to play live shows. That's it.
Well, even with practice, there's something about getting together twice a week with your best friends and just being
like a
able
therapy
to
session.
play music for it's
Yeah.
therapy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just anything that's bothering you, you just forget about it and just focus on the music and play for a few hours with your good friends.
Yeah, 10-hour workday, 11-hour workday, get to practice. I'm just like, but like, 20 seconds in the first song, just kind of loosen up and, it makes you feel good.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's good for your soul.
I agree. I think we all agree here. That's right. So it gives you that release. It gives you that just, I guess, grounding, we'll call it. You get centered. But what makes working with each other, with the rest of your bandmates, such a great experience? What is it about them?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, we're all friends. We actually try to hang out outside of band functions. We'll go see an Angels game or whatever, just do stuff together as friends, and we just get along really well. So being able to create music with guys that you genuinely care about, it makes it that much more important and that much more special, without sounding too cliche. But,
Yeah.
I know I have friends in bands right now that literally they hate certain people that they play with.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Fortunately, we've never had that. I think there's real no ego in the band.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a group effort, and back to the songwriting process. If there's something that someone's doing, they don't insist on playing it just because it's their idea. Like if Fur is playing this bass line and someone mentions like, try this. If he tries it, it sounds cool, then we move forward because it works for the song, which in turn works for the band.
You got to be willing to take direction and also give direction. Everyone's a leader and everyone's a follower. You know, just you got to go in with that attitude. Once someone starts to get a little egotistical, this isn't going to happen without me, you know, then...
We've never had that in this band, thank God.
Yeah.
I've had that in other bands I've been in, and that's why those bands don't exist anymore.
And then they all fall apart. And I was just fortunate. I've got the best 3 bandmates I could ever ask for.
Aw, see, there it is.
You're so cute.
Happy moment. All right, just to cut the tension here, if there's any, we're gonna oh, that just hit me right now. Anyway, we're gonna play another.
Can we cuddle?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of.
On break.
On break. All right. Well, how about this? Let's play a song. Let's all get close and listen to it.
Rad.
As I shower everyone. My bad. My apologies there. But this one's called Medici Massacre, and we'll listen to it. We'll get some story on it. This is Medici Massacre by Sleeping Sisikin here on Lunchtime Live. That is a great way. Oh, and that little whatever that was at the end there, I like that. That's a great way to start your morning, though. I don't know at the end, the little, but you know. I hope I never make that sound again. Anyway, that was
pretty cute.
There's that word again.
Oh man, we're getting back there, aren't we? Jeez, been showing leg. We're getting all cuddly in here. Jeez. Now, okay, that was Medici Massacre. Anything special about that track? I mean, there was a lot of dynamics in there. It seemed like it had different parts in there.
Yeah, that's just one of the. Fred was saying when we were listening to it, that's one of the peaks of the record.
Yeah,
you know, little gut punch.
Yeah. Well, it's
an energy releaser right there.
Yeah.
You know, just get up there, shake your head, have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to get punched in the gut often, but if it's that song doing it, I'm down.
There you
I'm
go.
Down. All right, now in the short time that we have left, you guys have some shows planned. What's the story? Where can people get more information about you?
We got plenty of dates coming up. You can find us on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Reverb Nation. You can find us on Bandcamp, SoundCloud. Basically, just go to Google and type in our band name, The Sleeping Sisikin.
Don't forget the V.
Don't forget the V, exactly.
All right, right on. And then people can buy your tracks there as well, or there's
we are
a link?
currently getting our record onto iTunes. I do most of that stuff, and I'm retarded when it comes to computers, so it's taking a minute, but I'm almost there.
Yeah, we have 4 songs on iTunes right now. You can download those 4 songs. They're from this album. We're currently in the process of getting the rest of the album up onto iTunes.
It's gonna happen.
You can buy the album. It's only $5 for the full album.
Yeah,
at
come
any
to a
of our
show.
shows.
Yeah.
Come to a show, buy a record for $5, and I'll give you a high five.
Yeah, I'll give you a hug.
And Ferd will hug you.
Okay, $5 for a high five and a hug and a rockin' album. I'm there. Yeah, right on. Now, what do you guys have in the future? You have more albums you're going to do?
We would love to eventually. It's just a matter of setting the money aside. It's expensive to record. But we definitely will have another record out, you know, in the next year or two probably.
Yeah. We're in the process, like we said, we're doing some pre-recording on some tracks we have coming up. We record ourselves before we take it in the studio, just so we're not spending too much extra money on ideas.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Get it down at least a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, mostly just playing shows. Just getting out there and playing shows.
Right on. Well, thanks so much to Andre and Fert from the Sleeping Sisikin coming in here. We wish you all the best.
Thank you.
This is awesome. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for coming in. We had a great time. And anyway, we're out of time, so Lacey, I think you know what to do.
Okay. As Misha mentioned, thanks again to the Sleeping Sisikin from Riverside for joining us on today's edition of Lunchtime Live. Now be sure and join us next week for this program, and let us know in the meantime about bands you would like to see on future episodes of the program. Remember to support the musical artists of your neighborhood. And until we meet again, for the Academic Computing and Media Department at Cal State San Bernardino, as well as the entire staff of Coyote Radio, I'm Lacey Kendall. You have a great week.